red-tailed hawk. Alright, so I'm at the seep, and I've looked under that log before and found a pickerel frog. And found another one today. Now that the sun's shining, there's some better lighting. Nice. Alright. See you later, buddy. Alright, and further along the seep, I flipped this log and found a 2-line. Alright, so here's this 2-line. Gonna let him find his way back in that log. Cool. See what else we find. Wow. Hello, ma'am. See, there's no indent on the bottom. Awesome. Let's get some better lighting on that face for you. How cool. This is not a painted turtle. No siree. So this is a red-eared slider. Very common turtle species in the pet trade, but these guys happen to be invasive in New Jersey. They are not a native turtle species. So, while this is a pretty cool turtle, it kind of sucks to see these guys here and not where they're from. So, yeah. Yeah, she looks like she may have a crick in her neck because she's just been in that. She's just had her neck in that direction the whole time. But anyway, she looks healthy. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this turtle home and hope the best for this turtle. So I'm gonna be taking care of this this girl for a week. This hawk is trying to get these ducks. Now one of the ducks have like this white crest. I can't think of the name of the duck species, but I've been trying to film them for like the last couple weeks, and I think they're being attacked by this red-tailed hawk. So you'll see. Oh, the female ducked under the water. Oh, here he comes. He's chasing the male. All right, so it's a few days later, and came out to the spot and found this really pretty lead phase redback salamander. I found the same one I found last time that was missing the end of its tail. That was actually regrowing it. But now I just found this one, so cool. Go ahead and get this guy out and put this log back and put him back. Very nice. Second herp of the day. Oh, and I saw a few turtles too. And I may have seen a snake, but got away. But yeah, so like third herp of the day, but first one I got on camera. Alright, so there's a huge red-eared slider right there. And then next to it is a little painted turtle. But cool. So I just came over to this power line cut that happens to be ravaged by bamboo. But look at all these tadpoles. There is tons of tadpoles in here. I'm not sure what species at all, but here's a little lead phase redback salamander found under this log. See you later, buddy. So I just saw a spring peeper jump right into that mud, and I went for the catch, and I happened to get it. So this is Pseudacris crucifer, the spring peeper. So before this guy hops away, before I lose him, I'm gonna get some pictures and yeah, put this guy back. But awesome. A good way to distinguish these guys is they have a X on their back. This one doesn't seem to have it. It's a little dark for spring peeper, but yeah, awesome. Gonna take some photos. Oh, and by the way, this is a tree frog species. So here's a better view of the spring peeper. I know it's a little bit of a dark individual, but still, pretty little frog. Gonna go ahead and put this guy back. Alright, I just got some photos of this pretty frog. Gonna go ahead and put him back. Awesome. I've been putting in a lot of effort for a couple weeks trying to get some good shots of spring peepers. So really glad I found this little fella. See you later, buddy. Alright, I gotta get this guy out of the road quick, but here's the first. Actually, there was one that I found before, but it looked like it got clipped, but it was still alive. But this is the first not clipped spring peeper. Awesome. And this is a lot better of an example of a spring peeper. You can see that back has that X mark. So I'm gonna get this guy out of the road. And he's not really moving much. That's why these guys are getting hit a lot. As you know, reptiles and amphibians are less active when it's cooler. But I wanted to say how these guys happen to have a antifreeze in their body. So it prevents their body from fully freezing in the winter. Them and wood frogs. So, and like I've probably said before, these guys are one of the first sounds you'll hear in the spring. You'll hear them calling early spring on warm, rainy nights, such as tonight. So cool. And they get the name Pseudacris crucifer because on their back, that X pattern kind of looks like a slanted cross in a way, like a crucifix. So cool. We'll let this guy go. See what else we find. I can hear a bunch of wood frogs calling too. I also want to mention how the red-eared slider that I found the other day was taken to a facility that can keep it for the rest of its life without it interfering with the native habitat. That facility is the Popcorn Park Zoo. So if you're ever in the New Jersey area and want to go check out the turtle, it's there. Okay, this is absolutely insane. I've come here so many times, I've never seen these snakes. But I checked that rock, which I never do, that piece of tar, and I found this little baby, beautiful looking worm snake. And look at this garter, really tan looking garter. Really tan, brownish looking individual. So, really cool flip. I did not expect that. Right now it's like 49 degrees and it's been raining since last night. So yeah, I came over here to look and see if I could find any salamanders. Specifically, two lines are over here. So, really interesting. I'm really glad I just found these two. So, I'm gonna put the worm snake back. I'm just gonna take a bunch of photos of these snakes. This is just so cool. I did not expect that. Awesome. At first, I thought this garter was a brown snake just because of how tan and brown it is. Really odd looking garter. So this is my first eastern worm snake in these woods, and it's a really pretty one. A little juvenile. Got a nice bright hot pink stomach or underside. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and let these guys get back under that rock. Piece of tar. See you later, buddy. And now you. Really pretty eastern garter. And very vibrant eastern worm. So, awesome surprise. Nothing. Alright, just flipped this log and found a real nice lead phase redback salamander. Go ahead and get this guy out. Really nice looking individual. And go ahead and put this guy back. Awesome. So here's a nice side-by-side comparison of the two. The one on the right is obviously the lead phase. The one on the left is red. But the lead phase lacks that red stripe down the back. But awesome. Gonna go ahead and get these guys back under that log. Alright, time to put these two pretty salamanders back. But awesome. Glad I got to see that side by side. Alright, and just under the log next to that one, here's another lead phase. Seems to be a ton of lead phase individuals around here. So, awesome. Make sure there's no more. Alright, see you later. Awesome. Just found this nice red individual under that log. So, gonna go ahead and put this guy back, and hopefully we see some more snakes today. But nice finding these salamanders. Alright, see you later, homie. Here's the first frog of the night. Pickerel frog. I'm gonna get this guy out of the road. Come on, buddy. Cool. So just that pickerel frog so far. But if I see anything else, I'll let you know. But if I don't, I will see you guys in the next one. Alright, so here's a pickerel frog right next to it. We have a calling peeper. Awesome. Here's a really pretty one. This one's a little more brownish. Another yarrow. Cool. Alright, so it's a couple days later, and here's the first garter. What a pretty little garter.